I'm really sorry, man, but if I really wanted to hurt the guy, he would never have gotten up.
After you lose the match to Kevin Nash, they tried to kind of do the NWO thing again. It doesn't really work that well, but there was an angle that people remember quite fondly in Canada where Bret Hart ends up taking a spear, but somehow the spear affects you quite badly as well. And it felt like that was the beginning of a really hot program in WCW with you and Bret. Is that something that you wish had happened more at that point and you were able to do something with that?
Yeah, I mean, Bret the Hitman Hart, man. I mean, his name and moniker speak for themselves. A staple in the business. The lineage is unparalleled. And it was an honor and a privilege, and I very much looked up to him and listened to everything he said. Like you said at the time, there were many people who gave opinions and you did not know whether they had their best interest at heart. You don't know whether they had the company's best interest at heart or your best interest at heart. I still don't know, but I don't care because at the end of the day, I can control what I can control and that is it. I'm not gonna sit and complain about anything. I'm just gonna try to go out and do my job. I would have loved to have worked a little bit more with Bret Hart, and I would have loved more than anything to have not kicked Bret Hart in the head, and what happened. There have been things said on the internet, either by Bret or other people, that I was malicious and he shouldn't have been in the ring with me, and hey, I'm really sorry, man, but if I really wanted to hurt the guy, he would never have gotten up. Okay, and I'm no joke. He would have gotten up. But accidents happen, and he was an idol of mine and still is. And that's one thing that I'll forever be remorseful for is the misplaced kick. And we did kind of know it was coming, but there are a couple things in my career that I wish I could have changed. That was one of them. The length that I had an angle with him and my inability to be professional enough to pull the kick. But it meant very much to me to be believable. I didn't want to present a character that, no offense, but was like a Ric Flair. I'm not the woo, I don't run around and be goofy and entertain people like that. I'm a competitor, I'm not an entertainer. So if what I do in competing entertains, then I'm ecstatic. But I didn't set out to be a sideshow by any stretch of the imagination. My 2 to 5 to 10 minute, I'm stretching it a little bit, matches were basically like throwing people to the lions. Okay, it was messy and it was violent and it was over before you knew it. And that's what people loved. It was something different.